Okay, here's a recap of Aapl 5/15, May 15th. Gave a false breakout on the open, triggered me in at 156.42. Stop loss was maintained just below that breakout level. That's how you trade a breakout. Once you have a level you're looking for, price to climb above, your stop loss has to be just below it. It allows for a nice controlled risk, and you know where you're getting in, you know where you're getting out. Now, the entry here was kind of sloppy on my part, didn't get the best fill, but sometimes that happens. Maintain my stop loss. You have to have discipline on my stop loss there. And as you can see, had I not honored my stop, I would have taken a much larger loss than I really wanted to. Came back down to this first support I was looking at, no confirmation for me to enter. The second support level here around 155, 155 and a quarter was the next area I was looking at. Gave a nice green over green break for some commons. I actually took a small speculation position on some call options here. And then on the first red break below red, told me that there was not necessarily going to be a trend there, and just went ahead and closed out the position. A small little gain there between the commons and the calls. I did make my little bit of loss back here from the open. Interesting setup now here on the daily chart. This is the live chart that I can actually edit here. Got an indecision candle, which is confirmed by a significant amount of volume. In relation to the most recent trading activity, it's not a lot of volume. However, it is much higher than, say, going back into March and April. So that just tells me there were a lot more participants here than usual. Now, with that in mind, the intraday time frame here has got a decent looking setup here for a potential flag if it does continue to move higher. Now, this is going to be the level that I'm watching for, and this will be an initial entry for a breakout on the open. If it fails, I'll have my stop loss controlled as well. Basically, what I'll be looking for here is a long over 155.73 with a stop just below here. It's about 40 cents, so if you're trading with options, that's just less than one half of whatever delta is you're looking at for the call option. And I know it doesn't work out to be that simple, but it makes sense in my mind, and that's usually what I stick with. If it does not push above there and we open a little bit lower, I will be looking at this for a support entry here around 155 and stop loss just below here. Now I'm putting these notes on a 30-minute chart because I like to try and catch the largest move possible. Now my actual trading, my entry and management will likely be on the 5-minute, and I'll break that down in just a second just to spread out what this chart really looks like, because these notes here do look very tight, and it doesn't look like there'd be much trading here to do in between these levels, but it'll make more sense on the 5-minute. Anyways, another level I have on here is around 153, which is going to be about this 8-period exponential moving average tomorrow. Probably come up to around 153, a little bit over 153. So that'll be the next level that I'll be looking at for support entry with a stop just below. I don't expect it to come down that far, however, it is possible. There's a pretty big gap here. Gaps aren't necessarily going to have too much strength there. As I've said before, there's only a small selection of traders that actually do take place in the gaps. So I want to try and get in where there are the most participants as possible. So let me go down here to the 5-minute. Kind of see what's going on a little bit more. Now you can see price is actually spread out a lot more than what it is on the 30-minute. Now there was a range set up here. We've got a little bit of a breakout towards the end of the day over 155.60, and we're reclaimed the VWAP. So this is all very bullish price action. Still no reason to be short on Aapl. No reason to even mess with puts, in my opinion. We're still very strong above all the significant moving averages, and even on a gap down, it's very likely that there's going to be buyers behind that gap. I mean, it's Aapl. There's something going on. It's got momentum. So stay bullish and stay with the trend. Trade the momentum until something else tells us otherwise. This is going to be my trading plan going forward. There's one other thing that I will be looking at, which in my opinion is not as likely as any of these other ones. There's another breakout just above here. So breakout over 156.75. And just like with this trade, the stop loss would have to be very close, tight, and controlled, just below that breakout level. If the gap's up above and doesn't necessarily start to run, then I'll wait for a little bit of a pullback to here, and then just wait for a green over green 5-minute break. There's nothing wrong with being patient. Cash is an acceptable position to be in. These are my plans going forward. Good luck.